Hey YouTube, I'm back with my second video, and I just had my going away party today with all my friends and my pulleys and my recruiters. It was awesome. We actually had an awesome turnout. We just had like some cake and food and gave out little keepsake things. They're actually pretty awesome. I made them myself. What? In my last video I said I was leaving in 2 weeks. I made that video a week ago. So now, as 2 weeks from today. Well, not today. 2 weeks from, yeah, today. Just kidding. 2 weeks from today is when I'm leaving for basic training. I can't wait to leave. My mom got me this book today, and I wanted to tell you guys about it because it's awesome and it has a lot of helpful tips in it. The book is called The Ultimate Basic Training Guidebook, Tips, Tricks, Tactics for Surviving Boot Camp. Applies to all military branches. This is what it looks like. I don't own this book. Well, yeah, I own this book. My mom bought it for me. But you guys can go pick it up. I'm sure they have it at like Books A Million. My mom got mine at Barnes & Noble. I'm pretty sure. And it just tells you like really awesome, helpful things. Like they have a chapter on like how to salute, who to salute. They have one about military time, which could be helpful if you don't know military time. What to bring to basic training for women, what not to bring to basic training, like weapons and vehicles, tobacco products, batteries, facial hair, shave it off. Has top 15 most common do nots for recruits. Do not chew gum. Do not talk when you're not supposed to. Don't fall asleep in class. Don't say sorry or thank you. What are some other chapters? Tips for success. Learn how to use a floor buffer. They will thunk it. Other things. Has frequently asked questions. I read this whole book like the day I got it. I didn't get it today, but my mom got it for me like 2 weeks ago, and I read it all that day. Like me and my friend were watching my favorite TV show, and I didn't even watch it because I was reading this. It has the physical fitness test for every branch, so that could be helpful if you don't really know what that is. It has a study guide for the ranks. You can just Google those. You don't need to go buy this book just for that. It tells you how to make your bunk, how to prepare and eat MREs. How to make the most of your meals, which is awesome. It tells you to make everything into a sandwich. Like, don't worry about using your utensils or anything. Just put everything on 2 pieces of bread and eat it as fast as you can. Because when you line up, when the person in front of you is done eating, like 5 seconds later, you have to be done eating. So if you've already ate, and people might make fun of you for the first like week or so, but when you're going to be the one that's not hungry when you go to bed at night, you're going to be the one that's on your game. And when you get rice, eat rice as much as you can. Because when it gets in your stomach with the water, it expands and it makes you feel more full. So eat rice. It all tells you in this book. Drink a lot of water. Don't eat dessert. It's full of useless, empty calories. It has like a week-by-week schedule breakdown for each branch. Tells you about the gas chamber, which is awesome. Probably not as bad as you think it is. Tells you like what not to do, how to fix like your eyes, because your eyes will be watering and they'll be burning, and your lungs will feel like they're burning. And just breathe in oxygen. Don't rub your eyes. You'll want to rub your eyes as much as you can. Don't rub your eyes. Talks about your battle buddy, phases that you'll go through, how to prepare yourself early. It's a pretty awesome book, let's just say that. I mean, I don't read. I sat down and read this whole thing in one day. And it also has a second book on the back. And it's Basic Training Workbook. The Ultimate Interactive Basic Training Workbook. I don't have that one. I told my mom to get it for me. She hasn't yet to do it. So it says the Ultimate Basic Training Guidebook was written by soldiers for men and women who want to become soldiers. Was written by soldiers for men and women who want to become soldiers. No one should enter boot camp without having read this book twice. So I'm gonna go read it again later. But I just figured I would give you guys some tips on like how to make your going away party awesome. My mom is a very crafty person. She made me this awesome U.S. Marine Corps blanket. It's super duper soft. These little keepsakes, so I gotta grab one really fast. I made two different kinds because I have a lot of friends that are in like the National Guard or the Army, and I didn't want to give them U.S. Marine Corps ones because they're not in the Marine Corps or they're not going to the Marine Corps. So here's one of the American flag ones. They took forever to paint. And then here's a Marine Corps one. And then there's my little thumbprint in it. Well, my thumbprint. And this is what the tag says. You can make up your tag that says anything. And it says, I give you this heart as a representation of the positive impact that you have made on my life. Without you, my goals would not have been possible. You helped me find my way, and for that I am forever grateful. There is a thumbprint on the heart that is not always visible, but when you feel for it, you can tell it is there, symbolizing the fact that you may not always see me in your life, but I will always be with you in your heart, protecting you the best way I know how. It is also there because I hope in the future that you can say I have made an impact on your life, and you can say you are proud to know me. Semper Fidelis. So I gave these out to everybody at my party, which everybody loved. My mom made these little flower pot things for me. I would show them to you, but it's all the way across my room. I don't feel like going to get it. I'll maybe take a picture and post it. She got little like fake bullets. Well, they weren't fake, they were real, but they weren't live bullets. She put them out on the table, got little pictures of me, put them on the table. My cake was awesome. I'll put a picture of that on here. It said, from Beauty Queen to United States Marine. I had my pictures on it. We had food. There was probably about like 50, 60 people there. All my fellow Poolees came. Well, not all of them, because some of them, no, I'm just kidding. I like them all. My recruiters came, and a bunch of people wore Marine clothes. It was just a really fun, awesome time. If any of you guys would like tips on like what to decorate with or how to decorate or how I'll tell you how I made these little ornaments. It's called salt dough. And you take 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of salt, and 1 cup of water. And you bake it in the oven for 2 hours at 250 degrees. And I put purple or red and blue food coloring in it to turn it purple. And it took forever to knead this dough because you need to keep kneading it and mixing it until it's the consistency of Play-Doh. And it was crazy hard to do. So my dad had to help me. But those are easy to make if you don't want to paint them. Painting took a while. My mom also made candy bars. Trying to think of what else she made. My mom's a pretty crafty person. She took all my Marine shirts and put them over the back of chairs as decorations. Pictures everywhere as decorations. And then you can always give them out afterwards from your party just to keep them to remember people by. She took like a photo book, and instead of putting pictures in it, she put pieces of paper in it And well, she passed out the papers first, and everybody at my party got to like write down a like positive saying or whatever they wanted to say, and then she put it in the book, and I get to keep it. So that was pretty awesome. I got some really encouraging letters. And I think that's about all for my video. I hope you guys like it, and if you have any comments or questions, just feel free to comment below. Thanks.